Hi guys, Deli Emerald here with another game video, where today we are back in Doki Doki, a brand new day. Where today we're kind of just gonna keep going, as usual. Let's go. And here we go. It's Saturday. Yay. I was overly excited about Yuri's upcoming visit that I barely slept last night. Oh, lovely. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. Sorry, my voice is having a bit of issues. Anyways, there's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Okay. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. Okay. I've been trying to send her animated gifts to lighten the mood. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Alright. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time? No, I just got here. I started getting really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have called or texted me. I shake the phone in my hand. If I had known, I would have ran here as fast as I could. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that, for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. I reject your reality and substitute it with my own. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I actually made sure to buy some extra little things as well. Alright. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so... That's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Well, next time I'll call you over. How about that? Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Sorry. Crap, which wrist of hers did she have the cuts on? Or is it both? I forgot we know that at this point. I'm not going to ask her now and kill the mood. I've got to be more careful. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. I'm sorry as well. I should have been more considerate of you. I let go of Yuri's wrist. Wow. Considering you just had that thought, you would think you'd let go of her wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. Must be both then. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know. Mood lighting. Aromathy candles. Oh wow, that's great. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Sorry I had to leave again. Let's see if I can help my voice a bit. I think it sounds better, but I guess we'll keep going. I want to take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will just stop by out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. Don't get me started on cupcakes. The thought of them makes my mouth water. Ay. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you can be a pretty intense person. Ah, intense? Intense and passionate when you find something you like. That's the exact way I would describe her. Is that a bad thing? Oh, not at all. It's something that I love about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that'd be pretty neat. What's the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Yeah, it's great that it helps you relax, but I've never used one before. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you use, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can hear it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout out of a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this one for? This is the jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotion and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer, and your heart pounds more heavily. Of course. Reminds me of the jasmine rice my mom used to cook for me when I was a kid. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? Yeah, that is a good mood. It sounds great. They seem to know a lot about this, so I trust your opinion with anything. Mary smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches in her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper? Origami paper I asked you to get. Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. Well, I figured. What I'd like to do is write different... I'm probably going to butcher this. Kani characters on each paper. Well, need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon and to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the kanai paper to each of the ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Why must you make me say it again? Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some people to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement that she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. True. Here's the marker, Death Emerald. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I'm finished cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Too bad my only good cursive is swearing. What? Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Oh yay, knives. The knife is strangely beautiful. silver handle has an intricate pattern of waved etches into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary knife. What a beautiful looking knife. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Here we go. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe? Oh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. I've definitely got to help her. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really... can't say it. Looking knife. Can't deny that. It is, isn't it? She spins the knife in her hand with utmost expertise. Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? My reaction. Hell yes, I'd like to hold it! Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? The knife is awesome. I'd like to keep it. Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point with my index finger. Bad idea. Ow! The emerald! Why'd you do that? I didn't think it'd be that sharp. Yikes, she must be a pro at sharpening these things. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. First-hand experience? Oh no. Blood starts blurting out of my finger. Oh gosh. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and sucks on the wound. Ay, ay, ay. I feel her tongue. Stop! What? I feel so confused, yet so happy right now. Really? Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Dang it, I shouldn't have done that. Oh. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I don't mind. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. Oh. She doesn't lift her head. Well, she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon. Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I have to do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and bite down on her index finger gently in return. Why? No. Nom. This emerald! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri looks at me like I did something wrong. Oh yes. Yes I did. Why? Why am I such a savage in this series? I knew that would be a bad idea, but I did it anyway. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would not be extremely heavy right now. Oh, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Death Emerald. Yuri giggles shyly. I'll take that as a compliment. Yuri calling me weird? That's funny. Where do you keep your bandages? Ah, I don't think I need one actually. It's just a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. Her saliva must have had healing powers. What? I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. Resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. That knife is awesome. Meanwhile, they continue to make progress on the kanai. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than we expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thing coming up with this, Yuri. Oh, okay, that does make sense. Good thing coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What did you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Oh, that's right. One of the items you asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching that for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you feel it costs too much, it'll be too diluted. Got it. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. I put them on a plate and any paint that drips, then bring it back to my room. Yuri? Yes? I wanted to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back over her arm. This again? Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it hot in here or anything? She cut herself. I just know it. Yuri, is there anything you're hiding from me? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dripping them into the cups. So, I thought we could do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with colors of sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Alright. Once it dries, I'll write inspirational quotes on the banner. Oh, an inspirational quote. We'll hang it on the wall behind the podium for the front of the classroom. Oh, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it would be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different color across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I don't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me. You don't need to do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. It just feels like when I spend time with another person. Even if it's something simple, like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. I feel the same way. Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. And don't worry, you are welcome here. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Ah, lovely. Yeah! Sorry. I must have bumped into the arm she had cut. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you alright? Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. You just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I got a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel and dampen it with hot water. As walking back to the room, I peek inside before coming in. I see Yuri staring intensely at one of the pens on my desk. What the heck? She must have gotten it out from one of my drawers. She looks around and quickly pockets it. That face. No. I think nothing of it. She must really like pens. I enter the bedroom and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Eh? Just for a little bit longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. There's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Who knows? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. Suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Ah. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I'm feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty much natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here then. Then you can bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's any more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was it wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Darn. So you don't have any time left? I was hoping we get a little extra time after finishing the work. I wanted to cook her something. Well... Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait longer. Ay, I'm butchering these sentences. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be a little more time as well. It's probably my fault. For being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets an opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. That doesn't mean it's the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her to the front door. Thank you for having me today. No problem. I was glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring Monday. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you Monday. Wait! Why am I saying wait? You'll have to find out next time, guys. Sorry for the cliffhanger. Thank you for watching The Deadly Emerald. If you enjoyed this episode of Doki, A Brand New Day, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the little bell button, all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Have a grand day. Though most of you people who have played this mod or even the actual game will probably know, supposing it's the same.